Hey everybody, it's Paige, and today's video is going to be my updated everyday makeup drawer slash shop my stash video. I have an entire playlist of these videos. I will link it down below in the description box. But basically, I have two everyday makeup drawers in my desk here, and I switch these products out about every 4 to 6 weeks so that I am constantly rotating through products, new products, old products, you know, just things that I haven't used in a while. So basically I will take out everything that I'm ready to take out, and then I will go over to my very messy makeup collection and pick out some new stuff to add to my drawers for the month. As you can see, we do have a little bit of a disaster over here, so that means organization videos will be coming very soon. I also actually purchased some product from the Container Store, as you can see back there. So I got new drawers to put my excess makeup in, but here is just a little overview of what my current everyday makeup drawers look like. Nothing too crazy. They look like they did for the most part in my last video. So if you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. And let's go ahead and get started. My nails are honestly a wreck right now, so please excuse them. But first things first, I have my powders in these two containers here. My desk is from IKEA. It is the Mickey table, and the little organizers here are from Marshalls, but you can also find them at HomeGoods or TJ Maxx. First things first, we have the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. I have this in the shade Pound Cake. This is one of my all-time favorite powders, but this has been in my drawer for a very long time, so I'm deciding to take it out to make room for some new powders. So this is the first product going back into my main makeup collection. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Honestly, I feel like I can't live without this powder at the moment, so I'm actually going to keep it in the drawer. And then this is the Peach Perfect Setting Powder. I only have a tiny bit left in here, so I'm actually going to keep this in here until I use it up, and then I will put it in my empties. Back here we have concealers and setting sprays. This first setting spray is from Fourth Ray Beauty. This is the Fresh AF Energizing Mist. I love this product so much, but as you can see, it is empty, so I'm going to take that out. This is the Lila B Glow Face Mist. I've had this in here for a while. I would say I'm getting close to halfway done. I need to use this more. I really want to use this up because it was very expensive and it is a little bit older, so I'm actually going to keep this in here. This is the Cover FX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. This is actually way too dewy for me, so I'm actually going to be decluttering this product. This is my current favorite concealer. This is the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer. It is amazing. I am definitely going to be keeping this in here because I use it almost every single day. So it is a staple, but I do need to continue to use other concealers as well, but this one is, I'm just not ready to let it go yet, so this one is staying in the drawer. Out of these two, I'm going to keep the Milani one in the drawer, but I'm going to put the Revlon Color Stay back in my makeup collection. Next, we have the Juvia's Place Concealer and the Benefit Blowing Cakeless Concealer. I love both of these, but I did get some good use out of them, so I will be putting these back in my makeup collection. And then the last concealer in here is the Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer from Too Faced. I don't feel like I got enough use out of this rotation, so I will be keeping this in here as well. In this section here, I have primers and foundations. This is the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. I love this primer, but I did use it a lot, so I'm going to be putting this back in my collection. I have these two primers here. We have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil, which I did not use a single time, so I'm actually going to keep that in the drawer. And then I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Makeup Primer, which I did use once, but I actually am going to switch it out for a different primer. So this one I will put away, and this one I will keep in here. And then I have this little Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops, and this is like a little sample size. I have used it quite a bit, as you can see, and I kind of want to finish it up, so I might keep it in here for another rotation and see how far I get. As for foundation, these two are two of my new favorite foundations. The Stay Naked Hydromaniac foundation from Urban Decay is freaking amazing. That one's my favorite. I've also been really enjoying the Sephora Best Skin Ever foundation, and I kind of want to keep both of these in this drawer because I've been using them so much and I just truly love them, and I kind of don't want to switch them out, so these two will stay. And then I'm going to put these two back. We have the Wet n Wild foundation and the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. The Ultra HD is a little bit too deep for me at the moment, but It's warmer weather now and the sun has been out a lot, so I'll probably get a little bit of a tan as the summer progresses, so I will definitely break this back out then, but for now these two will go back in my collection. Then we have blush, bronzer, and highlight in these two sections here. This highlighter here is from NARS. It is in the shade Fort de France, and I'm going to keep this in here because I literally don't think I used it once. Next we have All of the Lights from Ofra. This is a beautiful highlighter, but I actually just got some new ones from Ofra that I want to put in here, so for now this one is going to go back in my collection. This is the NARS blush in the shade Orgasm. This is one of my favorite blushes, but I am going to put it back to switch it out for something else. I feel that this Nabla blush is going to be perfect for summer, so I think I might keep this in here. I did use it a few times, but it's still pretty new to me, so for now this is going to stay in my drawer. And then we have Patrick Ta, She's Passionate. I used this once or twice, but this color is so beautiful I'm not ready to take it out of the drawer, so this is also staying. This is a beautiful highlighter from Revolution Pro, but I am going to take it out of my drawer. I am obsessed with this blush from Hourglass. I want to keep it in here, so I think I am going to keep this in here. That is in the shade Sublime Flush, by the way. Here we have NARS Laguna. I don't know if I used this rotation, but I think I'm ready to take this out of the drawer. I have a lot of new bronzers at the moment, so that one can go back. I also have this one from Physicians Formula. This is the new matte bronzer from them, and I love this bronzer, but I did get a lot of use out of it this rotation, so that is going to go back in my collection. I have the little mini Fenty bronzer. This is in the shade Shady Biz. There's a very loud vehicle driving by. This is really pretty. I think I actually might keep this in here for now. And then here we have Luminous Bronze Light from Hourglass, and I'm also going to keep this in here. For the lip products, I'm going to speed through this part, and then I'll show you guys the ones that I'm keeping in here and the ones that I am taking out at the end. As always, I am keeping my KKW Beauty lip liners in my drawer. These are one of my favorite formulas ever. I'm also keeping these three MAC lipsticks in here. We have the shades Blankety, Cream Cup, and Honey Love. This is the Nabla Viper Lip Plumper. I am keeping this in here. I'm also keeping Dance Floor Princess from Charlotte Tilbury, as well as the Charlotte Tilbury Sexy Lips in here. I didn't use either of these this rotation, so these definitely need to stay. This is the Fenty Gloss Bomb Cream. This is also staying in here. And then everything else I am taking out. So we've got two glosses from Morphe. We have this really pretty peachy kind of corally one, and then this champagne glitter one. This is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in Reef. I'm also taking out the Buxom Gloss in the shade Erica and the Lemonade Lip Gloss from Dominique Cosmetics in the shade Peach Tea. I'm taking out the e.l.f. Ride or Die Lip Balm, as well as the Marc Jacobs Lip Gloss in Sugar Sugar and the Carly Bible and Il Maquillage Gloss in Twilight. I'm taking out the Lunar Beauty Liquid Lip in Daydream and the ABH Liquid Lip in Naked. And lastly, I am taking out the Kokie Liquid Lip in Nirvana and the Wet n Wild Lipstick in Skinny Dipping. Again, I am going to fast forward through this section here. This is like primers for your eyes, mascaras, brow products, things like that. I think my lashes here will probably just stay the same. And then those are just my little tools. For brows, I'm keeping these three brow pencils in here. We have the Hourglass, the Huda Beauty, and the e.l.f. brow pencil. I'm also keeping this Pat McGrath liquid liner in here. I'm taking these three brow products out. We have the NYX Brow Glue, the Laura Mercier Clear Brow Gel, and the Brow Stylist Definer from L'Oreal. My MAC paint pot in the shade Painterly is staying in here, along with the brush that I use to apply it. And then I'm also keeping my P. Louise base in here and my Benefit roller, eye bright pencil. Now for mascara, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 open mascaras at the moment. So let's see if there's any that I can get rid of. First things first, the Pat McGrath Dark Star mascara is still good. That is a mini. That is staying. And then I have this one here from NARS. This is the Climax mascara. I'm actually going to get rid of that one since it is pretty much dried up now. Unfortunately, both of these mascaras are empty. I mean, it's good because I used them up. But these are two mascaras that I love. The L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black is one of my all-time favorites. It's so good. And then the Large Lash Mascara from Pixi is amazing as well. But both of these will be going into my empties because they are completely gone. These are two newer mascaras to me. We have the Revlon So Fierce Big Bad Lash and the Revolution 5D Lash Extra Dimension Mascara. I'm going to keep both of these in here because there's still plenty of product. I have these two mascaras here. The Pat McGrath Fetish Eyes Mascara is again one of my all-time favorites, like top 2 or 3 mascaras here. But it is unfortunately used up. And then my e.l.f. one, this is the Lash It Loud Mascara. I just don't really love this one. I've used it several times. I don't know what it is, but I'm just not a fan of it, so I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of both of these. My Morphe Make It Big mascara is still good to go. Same with my Sephora Size Up Volume Extra Large mascara. My Illegal Length from Maybelline is getting close to being done, but I will hold on to that. And then I have these last two here. We have the Air Volume Mascara from L'Oreal and the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Mascara. And I'm actually going to keep both of these as well. And then the last section that we have to go through is my palette section. So let's get started. First, we have the Morphe 35XO palette. This is a stunning palette, but I am going to put this back in my collection. Same with the Tarte Juicy palette. This is the Tartelette Juicy palette. This is a stunning palette, but I did get some use out of it, so this is also going back in my collection. Here we have the Naked Wild West palette, another stunning palette that I'm going to be switching out for something else. Nudie number 2 is never leaving this drawer, so she is staying. This is like my favorite eyeshadow palette at the moment. I'm also going to keep my glazed kit in here from Laura Lee Los Angeles. I did not get a chance to use this Huda Beauty medium nude palette, so this is staying. I'm also going to keep this Hourglass palette in here. The Wet n Wild Color Icon bronzer in Reserve Your Cabana is beautiful, but I don't know. I think I might put that back for now. And then this L'Oreal blush. You guys, I am not okay. I have had this in here for months and it's still unopened. I'm going to see if I can fit this in my other drawer because it never gets touched when it's over here. This is the ABH Amrezy palette. I love this palette, but I will be putting it back in my collection. This is the Berries palette from Juvia's Place, another beautiful palette that I'm going to be putting back. And then we have the ABH Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit, which is stunning, but I am also going to put this back in my collection. So here's a glimpse of everything that I am taking out of my everyday makeup drawer, whether I'm putting it back in my collection or decluttering it or putting it in empties like most of these mascaras. And then here is what my everyday makeup drawer looks like now. So we have a little bit of space to pick out some new products and put them in the drawer. Starting up here, I have a bunch of products from my most recent PR haul. The dog upstairs is barking. So there are a couple of things from here that I want to grab. The first one being this Morphe foundation. I definitely want to try this out. I also want to try out the new They're Real Magnet Mascara. And then there's a couple of palettes here that I definitely want to pull as well. We have these two palettes from Game Beauty. We have the Adventure palette and the Fantasy palette. I'm going to add both of these to my everyday makeup drawer along with this Revlon liquid lip. This is in the shade 006 Eyes on You. It's so pretty. I was sent a bunch of them, but I think I'm just gonna pick one. Actually, I'll pick two. I'm gonna pick this color as well. This is called Your Go-To. Another eyeshadow palette that I want to add to the drawer is the Life's a Draft palette from Ofra and Samantha March. I did a dedicated review to this collection and I love this palette so much. I definitely want to get more use out of that. And then there's also the rest of her collection, Well, we have these glosses here, which are so stunning. I think I might add all 3 of those, honestly. And then we have the Ofra and Stuffed Toms collab. This is in the shade Milk and Cookies, and I do have a discount code with Ofra. I've already been using this highlighter and I love it. You can use code PAIGE and save 20% off. So yeah, I have the Ofra website linked in my description box. But there are a few products that I'm grabbing from here. So I did a thing where I separated out my primers into high-end primers and drugstore primers. So I have room for 1 or 2. So what should we do? Ooh, the Milani Bright Side. I haven't gotten a chance to try this one yet, so I'll grab that one. And then, wow, that was actually insane. I think I might grab this one from Glossier, the priming moisturizer. Yeah, we'll go for these 2. For concealer, I definitely want to grab the Makeup Revolution one that's down here. I really like this concealer and I haven't used it in a while. And then I'm also going to grab this Urban Decay one as well. For powder, I'm going to grab the Juno & Co. translucent powder. And then I'm also going to grab, I think, this NARS one. This is the translucent crystal powder. It's a pressed powder, so I'll grab these 2. I also have these 2 highlighters from Ofra that are new that I actually purchased. We have Rodeo Drive, which is the more golden one, and then this one on the right is Glazed Donut, and I think I'm gonna add both of these. For lip balm, I think I'm gonna grab this one from Jouer. This is the Essential Lip Enhancer. For lippies, we have quite a few to go through, but I definitely want to grab one of these Milani Fruit Fetish lip balms. I love these. This one is Mango Coconut. I'm also gonna grab this Lifter Gloss from Maybelline in the shade Ice. From my lipstick drawer, these are like bullet lipsticks. I think I might look through these Morphe ones and like pick one. I think I already found the one. This is the first one that I pulled. This one is in the shade Flirt. I'm also gonna grab this Fenty gloss in the shade Fussy. And then we've got this Rare Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Energize. For bronzer, I think I'm only gonna grab one, and I think I'm gonna do Dulce from Milani. This is a really pretty baked bronzer. And then for blush, I'm gonna pick Torrid from NARS. So I'm good on highlighters, but I am gonna pick this one face palette from Benefit. This is the Cheek Stars Reunion Tour palette. I'm gonna grab this I Heart Revolution fixing spray in the scent Peaches and Cream. I am like 2/3 done with this, so we'll see if I can work on using this up. And then for foundation, I think I'm gonna give the Rare Beauty foundation another try because I feel like, I don't know, I just want to try it again. Same with the concealer, actually. For palettes, I'm choosing the Lizzie McGuire What Dreams Are Made Of palette by ColourPop. I just did a review of this and I loved it. And then this is the Odin's Eye palette, or one of them, and it is so beautiful. I cannot wait to try out this formula. So I'm picking out these 2. I also really want to try this palette back here from Kaleidos. This is the Club Nebula palette. I have not had a chance to use this yet, and it is so beautiful, so I'm going to grab that. And then I'll also grab the Lila palette from Natasha Denona. Alright, you guys, and here is my finished everyday makeup drawer. Everything fit in here perfectly, aside from my one Patrick Ta blush. That one did not fit, and I did have to end up putting my bronzer back over here. But other than that, everything looks great. I can't wait to use these products over the next month. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Now I have to put away everything that I took out and work on cleaning up that mess over there. But like I said, makeup organization videos will be coming very soon. I love you guys so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.